introduce yourself a little bit. Like, so where are you from? What's your name? How long have you been in Thailand?
Okay, so my name is Russell. I've been in Thailand for about 8 years now. This is my 8th year. And as for what do I do, I'm an entertainer by profession, but I've done a couple of things. I'm a content creator, video editor, songwriter, artist. So yeah, a little bit of everything.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
what's up. A little bit of everything. So, I mean, I've known Russell actually for a few years. We went to university together. Tell me about that. Like, what was going to school in Thailand like for you, and would you recommend it? And for those who are thinking about coming to Thailand to study, what tips would you give them?
Okay. So my uni experience was great. It was really, really great. I met a lot of genuine people, had a lot of fun experiences, just the general uni experience. Would I recommend people to come and study here? Absolutely. But also it just depends what you want to do. I feel like there are different places you could go to depending on what you want. But it's very tourism friendly. So if you want to do something in like hotel management or tourism related, you can come do that. If you want to venture into business as well, it's a great place to start a business. So yeah. And as for tips, I would give people, do your research. That's one thing I will say. Do your research. Just be open to the experience, because I mean, some people complain a lot. Some people say it's a great experience. It's just based on you, what you like, and what you get up to. Yeah. So yeah, keep an open mind, do your research, and absolutely, Thailand is open.
Listen, it is open. Actually, one of the tips that I usually give when people ask me this question in my DMs is, you really have to stay focused on what you come here for, because Thailand is so free and open. You can really get into anything. So don't stray too far from what you came here for. That's what I would say. Okay, let's get into one of these wings though.
Okay.
Yeah, because I'm hungry. Okay, so let's start. We're gonna start with the barbecue rasclot. This is the infamous jerk chicken here. I've had it once and it is amazing. But let's get your first take.
Yeah, this is gonna be my first time.
So go ahead, dig in. Just take one. Just take one.
Let me just get.
Yeah, we like the flat wings.
Okay.
What you thinking?
All right.
Yeah. Not spicy at all. Has a good barbecue flavor.
Yeah.
Smoky. Yeah.
Nice texture.
Okay.
The flavors are there for sure. And again, like she said, they're not that spicy.
At all.
At all. I love the barbecue sauce. I'm loving the barbecue sauce. The spices are really good as well. I was expecting something different because I've been here for 8 years. So I've kind of tasted a little bit of everything. So I was expecting a little bit different spice flavors, but still very good. Nice blend. Like I said, the chicken was cooked really well. Sorry, I get technical when it comes to this. But yeah, no, these are really good. Especially the sauce. I feel like the sauce is really putting it on top.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want to ask you about, because I know you MC, y'all. He MCs with Bafros. If you don't know Bafros, listen. Bafros is the #1 Afrobeats, soca, Amapiano. I said that right.
Yeah.
Amapiano club in Bangkok and probably all of Thailand, if I'm being for real.
The #1.
If you haven't been there, I feel like it's #1, to be honest. If you haven't been there, then you need to go. But that's where he MCs. How did you land that gig? Like,
my story is pretty interesting. Because I'd never MC'd before in my life.
Okay.
But what happened was, basically, the long and short of it is, a friend of mine was having an event at Bafros where he was going to be performing his songs, and he knew I was an artist. So he said, why not come through and perform some of your songs? And that's exactly what I did. I just pulled up to the event. I was like, okay, cool, I'll do that. I pulled up to the event. I performed some of my songs, and the manager there saw the performance, and he was like, okay, cool, this guy seems cool on the mic and everything. And then he came up to me, he's like, yo, we need an MC on Tuesdays and Fridays. Can you come through? So I said, I can't make Tuesdays, but I can come in Fridays, right?
Okay.
And that's kind of how I started. Yeah, it's been a long journey.
Wow. Yeah.
But yeah, it's been great.
That's what's up.
Uh-huh.
So basically, put yourself out there if you're looking for work, because that's another question I get a lot is about jobs.
Yeah.
If you're looking for work in Thailand, really you have to network.
Mm-hmm.
Put yourself out there. Don't be afraid to come outside. The best jobs are in Bangkok. I'm biased because I lived here. So I've been here for 13 years, but
Okay.
yeah. Network. So that's what's up.
Mm-hmm.
I want to know if you're single or if you are in a relationship or you're in a situationship, because in Thailand it's none but situationships. So
All right. Thanks for asking that. If it was possible to add another category to that, like just focused on my goals, I would definitely be that. But officially, yes, I am single.
Okay.
Just like you said, dating in Bangkok is pretty tricky.
Yeah.
It's pretty tricky.
I thought it was just tricky for us women out here, but it's tricky for you too?
It's trickier for you women, I
Yeah.
will say. I will be the first to admit that.
Especially black women.
Yeah, especially black women. Especially black women. But yeah, I just feel like I've been in relationships before. I'm more of a long-term guy. Like I stick with one person for like a long time.
Yeah, because I knew your girlfriend. That was a long relationship.
Yeah. But you know, where I'm at right now, like I just want to focus on myself, growing, and I've got a family that I need to look after. So it's just tunnel vision.
Yeah.
And
elaborate on family, because you know there are different types of families.
Oh yes. That thank you for pointing that out. So I don't have any kids.
Yeah. Okay.
But I do have younger sisters, and I've got my mom.
Are you the oldest?
I'm the oldest and the only boy.
That's tough.
Yeah.
Like in African households, that's tough.
It's like they're just putting everything on you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you got to send money to your parents too.
Mm-hmm.
Couldn't be me. What is the craziest thing you've seen, like, go down in Bathros? I've seen some crazy things, and I'm not there on a regular, so...
I'll just keep the answer light, because I don't know how much I can get into this, but...
We don't got to say no names or anything.
Yeah, well, no, we're not going to say any names or anything. I think the craziest thing I've seen is just maybe an altercation.
Okay.
And that happens quite frequently at any club, right? But yeah, basically, like, there was a group of people, and I don't know, these two Huns just started getting into it.
Okay.
I think they were fighting over the attention of some guy or whatever.
Oh.
So yeah, it was, and I was working at the time.
Yeah.
So it's like, I'm doing my thing, the DJ's on the decks, and then this fight just breaks out. And shout out to Bathros, because like security there is like top tier.
Top tier.
Because within a couple of seconds of that happening, like they didn't even get to touching each other. You know, like they didn't even hit each other or anything. Because the security guards were on there. And no, we had that many security guards. It's like everybody was there, you know.
Okay.
And the DJ and I, shout out to Kev, DJ Kev-san. Like, we just had to play it off, man. We just, like, he was just playing the music. I was just hyping the people here, like, yo, don't look at this.
That's wild.
Yeah,
that's
but
wild.
I think that's...
You content creator, you know. You know what it is. What's your content creation like? Like, what's it about?
So I do a bunch of different things. I've done interviews.
Okay.
In fact, I feel like you would have been good for the one that I did. But it was a long time ago. This was, like, during COVID.
Okay.
It was called, like, dating in Thailand while being black. We need to do another one.
We should. I have a lot of experience. I mean, not too much now, okay? But I got some experience, okay, with dating in Thailand. I mean, I've been living here since I was 16.
Yeah.
So, yeah. All right. Well, who do you think is more loyal in Thailand when it comes to relationships? We know how it can be. I don't want to say too much. We know how it can be.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Who do you think is more loyal, though? Because I mean, the guys be doing their thing, but girls be doing their thing too.
You see, that's the thing.
Yeah.
So just like you said, it's kind of hard to gauge. Yeah, that's because I see it on both sides.
Yeah.
Both sides are outside.
Let's put a gender on it. Who's more loyal?
I would say the women are more loyal.
Okay. All right, there we go.
Just because, let's say she's dating an entertainer, right?
Yeah.
She knows that she's not the only girl who appreciates her guy,
Okay.
right? And I feel like women are stronger and better able to like handle being in a polygamous situation,
Okay.
right? As opposed to
knowing
guys.
that she's not the only one.
Yeah, knowing that she's not the only one. With guys, like we really don't care. You know what I'm saying?
Talking about guys don't care. Y'all care so much. That's
No.
cap.
It depends. Same time, like if that's your shorty, you don't want to see it with any other guy.
Guys are so territorial and like, yeah,
but it depends. It depends what guy you meet. If he cares.
Yeah.
Because I've met a lot of people who just like, you know, they'll be with one person one day and another person the next, and it means nothing to them.
So for the people that's watching, because I have a lot of people on like that watch from America and internationally. Yes. So for the people that are watching, the women that are watching, what's a secret about men in Thailand? Mm-hmm. Like, what's tea? Like, what do you want to give to the women who are watching from overseas? What do they need to know before they get here about men in Thailand?
You see, these are very good questions. You guys really should tap in. These are very good, because I've seen a lot of interviews talking about other rubbish, but these are actually very good questions. Okay. So to answer your question, the first thing I would say is just be calm. Like, you know that Rema song, Calm Down? Mm. I've had a lot of situations in the club where two categories. Either they're super cool or they're just so stuck up. Okay. And I feel like the second group, I feel like it just, because in Thailand, the culture is different. It caters more to men, I would say. It caters more to men. Yeah. So if you're going to be competing with someone who's been here, who's not going to necessarily fight with her man all the time, who will let him lead, who won't talk him down, you know, because I see a lot of that happening, right? And I'm not saying all women do that, but I'm just saying from what I've seen, you know, you do get a lot of egos, like, oh, I am the prize, like we both need each other at the end of the day. Men, women, we both need each other. Facts. I feel like if you find yourself a good guy, like he doesn't play around, or he doesn't play around too much, just give him the benefit of the doubt, you know? Don't sweat him too much. Yeah. Just don't sweat him too much.
I feel like being an entertainer, you probably get a lot of girls like DMing you or coming up to you. Mm-hmm. Have you ever dated anyone or like went home with anyone after the club?
Like anyone who's come up to me?
Yeah. Or like you've been getting to know someone from the club. Like it don't gotta be the first night, but like, yeah.
So I make it
spicy, huh? Let's get some bumper clap.
Yeah, let's get some of that.
The yellow bumper clap.
Yeah, okay. Big yellow bumper clap. You know.
All right, that's
good. That's gonna be nice.
I'm gonna let you think about your answer while we dip these wings.
All right, cool. Giving me time to save myself.
Okay, you got yours.
Yeah. The second hottest sauce, by the way. Yeah. The yellow bombo clap.
Yeah.
As they say.
I love this sauce. I've tasted this too. Like literally, I took it home, put it on my rice and my chicken. Like I could eat it. Like if they put this in a jar, it's gonna sell out. I'm telling you. Put this in a bottle. It's a wrap. I'm telling you. It's so good.
And
this is so good.
You see, she's like, oh, this is so good. I'm from Southern Africa. We have braais all the time. If this is not good, guys, I'll give it to you straight.
Down the wrong pipe. That's the kick. The kick went down the wrong pipe.
Oh, you got hit by the kick?
I'm good.
All right, so T-3, 2, 1. Okay. Lemony, peppery.
Yeah. A little sweet. I feel like it's like mango in there. Yeah.
All right. I'm going in for more, so you know it's good.
I love this sauce.
No, this is proper, man.
If
How did you put this together?
If I could bottle this sauce, I'm telling you, I'm keeping it in my house. You know how Chick-fil-A, you probably don't know Chick-fil-A, but Chick-fil-A, now they bottle their sauces. I'm telling you, you need to bottle this sauce.
Nah, guys, this is proper. This is proper. I won't lie, this is proper. It's tangy, you know.
Got a nice little kick.
Yeah, nice little. I can taste some lemon. There's some lemon in this, right?
Yes. It's a lot of secrets.
It's a lot of secrets. Since I'm an entertainer, I must get a lot of attention from women and everything.
Have you dated anyone, talked to anyone from someone that you met at the club? I'm not gonna say you went home with anyone directly after the club, but like, you know, that's your business.
Absolutely. No, I'll be candid. So in terms of going home with someone, I'll answer that part first. I make it a point not to go home with anyone for the simple reason that it's just less stressful. It's a whole lot less stressful.
Yeah.
And you don't know the types of people you're going to meet out there. You know, she might see you, you know, as an MC and whatever, and then she might want to finesse you somehow, right?
Yeah.
Like, let's say you go, because I've heard a lot of stories of artists or MCs or whatever. Like, they go home with a girl and then they wake up and, you know, stuff of theirs has been stolen, or she's expecting payment for the night before and that wasn't discussed. So a lot of things could happen.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
And I try to, I don't want to get involved in that. And also, I'm really tired. Like, I work a lot, so I'm really tired. There's no time to like go home with a girl. And in terms of dating, like, I've been on dates with people that I've met from the club. But again, like, this is over a span of time. Like, I've been emceeing for about this is my 5th year.
Wow.
So over like 5 years, I can count on one hand how many dates I've been with someone from the club. Because ideally, if I'm looking for a relationship, not saying I am right now, but if I was looking for a relationship, the club wouldn't necessarily be the first place that I would want to meet someone. You know?
Facts.
But that's not to say that you don't meet some dope. I've met some really dope people at the club.
Yeah.
You know?
For the fellas out there, the guys that maybe they're new to Thailand or they're coming to Thailand.
Yeah.
What is a common red flag that you see in women here that you can get to them? Like, if you see this thing, run. And I want you to give me three red flags.
First thing is if she's overly eager.
Okay.
And what I mean by that is, like, the second you tell her you're from America or the UK or whatever, it's like she's obsessed with you, you know? You've heard of passport bros. They're also passport, you know.
Really?
For that green card?
So, like, for, okay, so you mean like locals?
Yeah, locals who, and it happens a lot, right? Where you see, you'll be walking down the street. You see some old, like, this guy looks like he's 5 seconds away from his grave. He's old, he's got belly fat, and he's hanging out with like the fittest Thai woman you've ever seen in your life.
Yeah.
You know? And you're like, okay, how does that make sense? And you're like, okay, it's probably this, you know?
Yeah.
And yeah, you get that a lot. Like, with people who are overly eager, it's like they're obsessed with you, you know, you become their whole world. Like, they want you to like them so much, you know? So I'd say that's the first thing. The second thing would be someone who's in the club a lot, or someone who goes out a lot. Because, I mean, I work at the club, right? They pay me to go work there.
So you know everybody, the regulars.
The regulars.
You know the regulars.
Yeah, I know the regulars. But yeah, you do have a lot of people, like, you just see them and again, no judgment, everybody is free to live their lives. I'm just giving out free game. So yeah, someone who's overly eager, someone who you see quite regularly going out.
Okay.
And someone who knows a lot of guys.
Okay.
And what I mean by this is,
okay, I'm
right?
listening.
For example, if I see you at the club, I'm like, oh, hey, Joy, what's up? You know, we chop it up, it's cool.
Yeah.
But then it's like, and I can say what's up to you because I know, like, no one's going to punch me or anything like that, right? I can say what's up to you.
Yeah.
But there's some people who, like, you might be friends with them or they might have liked you at some point in time.
Yeah.
And then you go to the club, you're doing your thing. You see them with another guy, right? Yeah, you're friends. Yeah, you might want to say hi or whatever, but you don't because you know that.
No. Okay. I get what you're saying. What about for guys who look like you? What if it's like, typically, because again, on my platform, it's a lot of Black Americans. a lot of people from overseas. So what if it's a guy who looks like you? What advice would you give him, or what red flag would you tell him to watch out for? Like, a woman is not really, I don't know, are the locals after the green card with them, or like a... Does the same red flags apply to them? Because I know you were saying like, white old guy and stuff like that.
Okay, so yeah, in terms of like guys who look like me, it might not necessarily be for a green card, but it will definitely be for the benefits.
Okay.
You know, like if they follow you on Instagram, they see you're out in Pattaya, you're hiring yachts and whatever, so they'll want to cling on to that.
Okay.
They'll want to cling on to that for sure. Yeah.
Interesting. So,
but it's not all the time. It's not all the time, by the way.
Yeah.
Some people genuinely do find love. Like, I've seen one of my friends who's an MC.
Yeah.
He actually got married to a Thai local, and I've met both of them. They're really cool people.
Yeah.
And he's in the clubs every night, but still, she doesn't press him or anything.
Yeah.
And like, they're tight.
So you can find love with locals as well. So basically, watch out for those who. I mean, how would you know though?
You see, that's the thing. Have friends that you can use as a reference here, who've been here for some time, and they can give you pointers. And secondly, it's just experience. Yeah, it's just experience at the end of the day.
Dang, but they're new. What they gonna do?
Just slow down. Like, literally, that's literally just slow down. Wherever you go, just slow down. Understand the rules of engagement. That's like the first thing you should do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks. I think we should pour some purple drink, y'all.
Oh yeah.
It's the purple drink. That's what I call it.
Purple drink.
It's called Purple What the F.
Purple What the F.
Speaking of what the F, y'all. Our next wing is called What the F. Spicy, because literally what the F. Like, what's the actual... Let's get into it. Let's get into it.
Lovely.
All right, are you ready? Not after me, after you. And I want to get this on camera.
Oh, you're
I want to get you on camera. Eat it.
Okay,
eat it. Go ahead.
Cool. All right, so I'm gonna dig into this. Again, guys, I'll let you know if it's trash.
Yeah.
I'll let you know if it's trash.
All
right. I'm digging into this in T-3, 2, 1.
Let's get the camera on him.
Okay.
All right.
Nice.
How do you feel? Do you feel good?
I feel good. Yeah.
Yeah?
This is like the barbecue one.
Yeah.
But the spices are much better.
Is it good?
It is.
Yeah?
No, this is proper.
Which one do you prefer out of like all three of the flavors? What's your favorite flavor?
If I was to rank them, this would be number 1.
Wow. The
and then
the what the F.
The what the F.
Okay.
Yeah. No, this is my fighter.
I'm scared.
No.
Continue.
Please dig into that.
Y'all, I tasted it a little bit earlier, and like I needed. He had to run and get me a ice cream. Yeah, like I'm a little scared.
Man,
I'm a little scared.
No, dig into that, please.
I would definitely say so. My favorite is the yellow bumbo clot. Okay? Yellow bumbo clot is hitting. Like I said, we need that bottle. We need to. It's on the way. It's on the way, y'all.
Yeah.
All right.
No. This is fire, man. Because the reason I put this at number 1 is because both the sauces and the spices just kick together. You know, because with the spicy, with the yellow bumbo clot, I felt like the sauce was really great. So much so that it like overshadowed the spice. And then with the barbecue one, I felt like the spice was really great, but the sauce was great, but the spices, I had tasted a lot of them before. So this is nice and new, nice and fresh.
It's spicy.
We're in Thailand.
Yeah, I'm struggling right now. I'm trying to.
You've been here for longer than me.
I know, but I'm trying to hold it together. I'm trying to hold it together.
Nah, yes.
And this drink is real good.
Oh yeah, we forgot to cheers. Sorry.
Woo! It's spicy for me. Cheers.
Nah, how is it spicy for you?
Help me, please. You're used to spice. Even
Yep.
when I order spicy food,
Mm-hmm.
I tell them, "Penne noi."
Mm-hmm. Nice.
I can't do it. Hold on.
Somebody get Lovejoy some help.
Not even
We need
capping
to-
right now. Why am I dizzy? I swear I'm not capping. This is like,
Just so it doesn't make it seem like she's capping. Like I'm actually feeling the heat, but it's not bad. See, she had to get ice cream and everything. Man,
it's not bad either.
I swear. I think I'm gonna dip some of this.
Yeah. Whew. Better.
Compliments to the chef. Yo, this is actually proper. Proper.
Right. You want one? You want it or no? So spicy. Take another bite.
See?
Take another bite. Y'all not gonna make me. Nah. That's what she's gonna get off camera and ask for some milk, y'all.
Man.
I'm not.
It's really not spicy to you?
Not
That's
spicy.
crazy. I'm
It's
telling
like,
you.
I can see why you would be like, oh, it's super spicy. You got like that like ghost pepper type of spice that like kind of creep in.
Yeah.
So, like if you start eating it, at first you're not gonna taste it.
Yeah.
But then after, if you sit for it, like you like. But
Yo, and
it's
this
not
is
that
homemade.
spicy,
This is homemade sauce. All three of these are
though. It's a
homemade
lingering
sauces.
spice though.
Yeah,
It is.
It's a lingering spice.
Yeah.
It's a lingering
All
spice.
right. Man, it is good.
It is, yeah.
It is good. I can't take another
That's
bite,
my
but
fighter.
I can't take another bite, but it's good. All right. If you could erase one night, like from your memory from
Yeah.
Back Froze, what would it be? What's that memory that you would erase?
From Bathros?
Yeah, like a night, something that has happened in Back Froze, a memory that you would erase.
That is a good question.
Yeah.
You see, that's like one day I'll tell you my whole MC story, but
Okay.
when I started out, like I sucked. Like I sucked. I didn't know any Afrobeat songs. I couldn't dance. My DJ hated me.
Really?
Yeah, like customers were even correcting me on the lyrics. Like I'd be on the mic singing the wrong shit, and they'll be like, "Nah, it's not that." So I guess those would be some of the nights. One time, a customer like she flat out said to me in my face, like, because she was looking at me, waiting for me to perform,
Yeah.
and then like I said, I couldn't dance, I couldn't sing the song, so I was just there, and then she was like, yeah. And he's like, oh my gosh, like you're the laziest MC I've ever seen. And that really hurt. It really hurt, man.
Dang.
Yeah,
Okay.
so-
We're gonna race that night. We're gonna race that one.
Yeah,
That's,
but I mean, looking back on it now, it's all just part of the journey. Yeah.
Right.
But that night I would
Right.
erase, I guess.
So last question.
Uh-huh.
Do you have any issues with like the men in the industry? Because I know there's a lot of MCs, there are a lot of DJs, and like I do know a couple of the I don't know no T, y'all. Okay, I'm not saying this because I know T.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, even like based on other MCs' experiences, I know their T and what they
Yes.
tell me.
Uh-huh.
And I know it's a lot of drama, especially on. I'll just say Soy 11. I'll just say that there's a lot of drama in that building. I'll say that. So, have you had any like interactions, altercations? You don't got to say nobody's name, but have you had any? And what was it like? What happened?
So I'm a chill guy. Like I don't go. I you one time, right? But it wasn't even my thing.
Okay.
That I was a part of. Personally, no. Like I don't get involved. I don't like stress. I don't like problems. I don't get involved.
Yeah.
I've seen people with a lot of egos.
Yeah.
I would say. Lots of egos. Like you would think they were the Chris Brown.
I'm telling you, I know a
swear.
situation. Now I'm giving some tea.
Okay.
Literally, there's this guy I know, and he's big into content creation. He has a big platform, and he actually was going to MC with Sugar, but one of the MCs basically blocked him from doing it because he wanted to, he's I don't want to give too much. because I don't want no problems. But yeah, they are. I mean, we're all foreigners. Yeah, so we're all foreigners. They kind of from the same area, and blocked him from getting to the bag. Like, why? Because he wanted to be the only one who looks like him. Yeah.
You see.
Yeah. And he's like, yeah.
So I guess that's on the other side. Like in terms of personal beefs, like I'm cool with pretty much everyone. If there's anyone who's got beef with me, I don't know about it. But yeah, again, egos. You find like, especially I feel like the more popular they are, the more fragile their egos are. You know, like you can't say certain things, you can't move in a certain way because it really hurts them. And it's something that I used to wrestle with a lot because I was just like, why does it have to be like this, you know? And even getting recognition. Like, you'll find that some people who've been in the game a lot longer than you have, when they see you doing well, it's either they'll come and they'll give you a pat on the back and they'll say, yo, you're doing a really good job, or they'll act like they don't even see it.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So it falls in line with what you were saying.
That's kind of like with content creation too. Like yeah. Man, we're all out here like just trying to live our best lives. We're all out here eating. We're all out here escaping from trials and tribulations that America is causing, or whatever country you're from, because we're all from different parts of the world. Yeah. But it's community. Like, there's space for everyone. Yeah. There's room for everybody. Okay, so I hope we can live in love in Thailand. Okay, and embrace one another in community, because that's what it's about. Okay, that's what it's about. That's what it's about. I want to thank Russel for being here on our first episode of Hot Topics, y'all.
Yes, sir.
The wings weren't that spicy, according to him.
They were actually pretty cool. They were pretty cool.
The wings weren't that spicy. The questions weren't that spicy either. I don't know. Was it spicy?
They were fair.
They were fair. Yeah, I told you I was going to keep it cute.
No, they were fair.
All right, I kept it light. But thank y'all for joining us here at Jerk BKK.